Welcome to a journey unlike anything you've imagined, a journey into the beating heart of Africa, where the landscape, the culture, and the traditions seem plucked straight from a book of ancient myths. Today, we step into Uganda, a country so full of jaw-dropping contrasts and fascinating oddities that it feels almost unreal. This isn't just another exotic destination on the map. This is a land where the boundaries of nature, survival, and human resilience are rewritten in every corner. Picture this, a land where a man's status is not measured by his car or his salary, but by the number of wives he proudly calls family. Sometimes 10, 12, or even more, a symbol not of scandal, but of prosperity. Imagine a place where lions, yes, lions, the kings of the savannah, have learned to climb trees and lounge lazily on the branches like jungle cats, defying every image we've been taught about them. Think of a forest where the last descendants of the Batwa pygmies live, a people rarely taller than 5 feet, carrying the wisdom of survival and spiritual connection with the forest that has cradled them for centuries. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Secret Journeys channel to explore the world and various exotic places for free. But Uganda doesn't stop there. This country is home to the most extreme island on the planet, Mijingo Island, a speck of rock barely 2,000 square meters wide, yet crammed with hundreds of people, caught in a relentless battle between Uganda and Kenya over ownership. Here, survival is brutal, driven by a fierce fishing trade shadowed by corruption, violence, and piracy. And as if that weren't enough, Uganda's mountaintops hold eternal glaciers. Yes, glaciers in the middle of Africa, and the birthplace of the legendary Nile River, the longest river on Earth, which has carried the lifeblood of civilizations for millennia. Nicknamed the Pearl of Africa, Uganda guards natural and cultural wonders that seem to defy nature itself. This land cradles over half of the world's mountain gorillas, majestic creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Its biodiversity is staggering, teeming with rare species that scientists are still discovering today. Towering over it all is Lake Victoria, the largest tropical lake in the world, a body of water so vast it shapes the climate, the economy, and the very identity of the people who live along its shores. But beneath the sparkling waves lie dark mysteries, whispered through generations in the form of legends and secrets. If you thought you'd already seen or heard everything about exotic travel, buckle up. In this video, we'll plunge deep into the most mind-blowing facts and hidden wonders of Uganda. We'll uncover its most astonishing stories, explore its rich history, and peel back the layers of its legends, landscapes, and people. Stick with us until the end, because what you're about to discover will challenge everything you thought you knew about this extraordinary corner of the world. Uganda sits snugly in East Africa, within the vast basin of the Nile. Though it's a landlocked country, it pulses with life thanks to its massive lakes and rivers, making it a water-rich paradise that has shaped African history and ecosystems for centuries. Spanning over 241,000 square kilometers, Uganda shares its borders with the Democratic Republic of Congo to the west, Kenya to the east, South Sudan to the north, and Rwanda and Tanzania to the southwest. Its prime position within Africa's Great Lakes region has blessed it with unparalleled natural treasures, from the mighty Lake Victoria to the shimmering expanses of Lake Albert and Lake Edward. Lake Victoria, in particular, stands as one of Uganda's crown jewels. This freshwater giant is the second largest lake on the planet and the most expansive in the tropics, sustaining millions of people with its bounty. But beneath its glistening surface lurk secrets, none more notorious than Mijingo Island, often dubbed the most overcrowded and dangerous island on Earth. Can you imagine? A chunk of land smaller than half a football field, crammed with shacks, fishing boats, and hundreds of residents trapped in an intense tug-of-war between Uganda and Kenya. Life here is brutal. Narrow alleys packed with people, a constant hum of tension, and a fishing economy stained by violence, bribery, and survival at any cost. Yet, Lake Victoria is just one piece of Uganda's mystique. Deep within the emerald embrace of its jungles, the Batwa pygmies, some of the last forest-dwelling indigenous peoples in East Africa, continue to live in a way few outsiders can comprehend. Their world is one of spiritual kinship with the land. Every tree is a guardian, every animal a guide, every herb a healing gift. Their knowledge of medicinal plants has carried them through centuries of threats, preserving a fragile existence in a world increasingly hostile to indigenous ways of life. And then there's the astonishing sight that will make any wildlife lover's jaw drop: the tree-climbing lions. While lions elsewhere are content to roam the grasslands, here in Uganda, they have evolved a unique survival tactic: scaling trees to escape the sweltering heat and avoid lurking dangers on the ground. Seeing these regal beasts perched on branches, draped lazily in the treetops, is a spectacle so rare it feels like a scene from a dream. Are you ready to go deeper? Because the more we explore Uganda, the more it reveals layers that few travelers ever witness. From ancient tribes and legendary rivers to wildlife behaviors that defy science and human resilience that defies hardship, this country holds stories that deserve to be told. So don't blink, don't skip, and don't miss the rest of this adventure, because Uganda is waiting to astonish you, and trust me, you won't want to miss a second. And if you think you've already reached the peak of surprises, hold on, because Uganda still has one more marvel to unveil: the fabled Mountains of the Moon. Officially known as the Rwenzori Mountains, this range is one of Africa's most otherworldly wonders, crowned with eternal glaciers despite sitting nearly on the equator. Imagine standing under the blazing African sun, only to look up and see snow-covered peaks glittering in the distance. It's a microclimate so rare that it has given rise to plant and animal species found nowhere else on Earth, turning the Rwenzori into a true paradise for explorers who crave the world's most mysterious frontiers. Uganda isn't just a showcase of wild nature, it's also a land of cultural surprises that defy common assumptions. One of the most eye-opening traditions here is polygyny, the practice of one man having multiple wives. In many Ugandan communities, especially in rural areas, a man's wealth and status are measured not by his possessions but by the size of his household. Some tribal leaders have dozens of wives, managing vast family networks where mutual respect and cooperation are essential for daily life. To outsiders from monogamous cultures, this may seem baffling, but in Uganda, it's woven deeply into the social fabric and reflects centuries of ancestral custom. Are you drawn to destinations that challenge what you think you know? Subscribe to Secret Journeys and uncover the world's hidden wonders without spending a cent. Hit that like button and come along on this unforgettable adventure. If you're planning a trip to this astonishing country, there are some key things you need to know. Uganda's security situation has improved dramatically in recent years, making it much safer for travelers, but it's still wise to stay alert, especially when venturing into remote regions. And if you're dreaming of a once-in-a-lifetime encounter with mountain gorillas, know that strict rules are in place to protect these magnificent creatures. No direct eye contact, no sudden movements, and always keep a respectful distance. Getting around in Uganda, though, can be an adventure in itself. The road infrastructure is often rough, with many highways turning into muddy traps during the rainy season. If you plan to move between cities or head deep into nature reserves, the smartest choice is to hire private transport or take internal flights. They'll save you time, stress, and probably a few headaches. Now, let's talk food, because Uganda's cuisine is an experience you shouldn't miss. Think beyond what you know. Here, you'll savor matoke, a hearty dish made from stewed green bananas, or the iconic Rolex. Not the watch, but a delicious street food wrap combining omelette and veggies rolled in chapati bread. Eating at local markets isn't just budget-friendly. It's one of the best ways to taste the true heartbeat of the country. Uganda is, without doubt, a land that shatters expectations. Its rich history, its mind-bending natural beauty, and its deeply rooted traditions come together to create a destination unlike any other on the planet. If this journey has sparked your curiosity, don't forget to hit subscribe on Secret Journeys to keep discovering the world's most astonishing hidden corners. Smash that like button and join us on this remarkable exploration. Uganda is a country where the line between reality and fantasy blurs with every step you take. So often, when people imagine Africa, they picture endless savannas, burning heat, and ancient tribes. But Uganda tells a different story. Here, life unfolds within secretive communities that have preserved their customs for hundreds of years, within jungles so thick they seem impenetrable, unless you're a local pygmy, for whom these forests are home, full of invisible pathways, medicinal plants, and ancestral wisdom. Arriving in Uganda, your senses are immediately struck by a sense of timelessness. In some places, it feels as if the modern world hasn't yet arrived, while in others, the struggle between tradition and progress is electrifying. In the bustling capital of Kampala, you're hit with chaotic energy. Streets teeming with life, marketplaces overflowing with color, and traffic that seems to follow its own unpredictable rhythm. But the real magic lies further out, in Uganda's remote regions, where the landscapes change dramatically, and where the country's true essence comes alive. Among the most fascinating aspects of Uganda are the tribes that remain virtually untouched by time. The Batwa people, sometimes called the Pygmies of Uganda, are a striking example. With their small stature and centuries-old lifestyle, they've carved out an existence in the dense forests of Bwindi and Gahinga. What seems like an impenetrable wilderness to an outsider is, for them, a world rich with meaning, a living map of trails, hidden clues, and ancient knowledge passed down through generations. So here's the real question. How much do we miss when we only look at the surface? Uganda invites you to go deeper, to push past your assumptions, and to discover a country where every shadow holds a secret and every tradition tells a story. Ready to keep traveling to the world's most unbelievable places? Subscribe to Secret Journeys, leave us a comment, and let's explore the unseen together. Beyond its jaw-dropping landscapes and mysterious tribes, life in Uganda moves to a rhythm that's completely its own, a pulse you can feel the moment you step into its bustling markets. Here, the legendary warmth of Ugandan hospitality radiates in every smile, every handshake, every spirited negotiation. The air is thick with the scent of freshly ground spices, ripe tropical fruits, and smoky grilled meats, all blending into a sensory symphony. Drums beat softly in the background, mingling with the lively chatter of vendors who've mastered the ancient art of bargaining, a tradition passed from parent to child, shaping not just commerce but community. If you're dreaming of traveling to Uganda, there are key insights that can transform your journey from ordinary to unforgettable. First, know this. While Uganda is considered one of the safer destinations in East Africa for tourists, respect is everything. Being mindful of local customs and showing cultural sensitivity opens doors that no money can buy. Learning just a few words in Swahili or Luganda, simple greetings, polite thank yous, can break down barriers and light up faces with surprise and delight. And then there's the food. Oh, the food! You haven't truly tasted Uganda until you've tried matoke, the national dish made from steamed green bananas, often simmered with groundnut sauce or beef stew. Or grab a street-side Rolex. No, not the watch, a rolled-up chapati stuffed with eggs and vegetables, beloved by locals and travelers alike. If you're near Lake Victoria, don't miss the chance to savor freshly grilled tilapia, a fish prized for its delicate flavor and considered among the best in the world. Uganda defies labels. It's a land where the mystical and the wild coexist, where snow-capped peaks rise over sun-baked plains, and where ancient tribal customs stand stubbornly against the winds of change. This isn't a destination for those seeking predictable tourist snapshots. Uganda is a challenge, a revelation, a place that calls to the explorers, the seekers, the dreamers who want more than just a vacation. If this video has sparked your sense of wonder and made you feel that Uganda deserves a place on your bucket list, subscribe to Secret Journeys right now to keep uncovering the world's most mind-blowing corners. Smash that like button and come along with us on this limitless adventure. But wait, if you're craving even more transformative travel experiences, let's shift gears and reveal how to explore the world without breaking the bank. Traveling doesn't have to be a luxury reserved for the wealthy. With the right strategies, you can venture to breathtaking destinations while keeping your budget firmly under control. Ready to unlock the secrets to affordable, unforgettable travel? Here's how you can stretch your savings and maximize every moment of your adventure. Start with smart planning. The key to saving big is booking everything well in advance, from flights to accommodation. Don't wait until the last minute. Research budget-friendly destinations, track flight prices using tools like Google Flights or Skyscanner, and consider traveling during off-peak seasons when prices are lower and crowds thinner. When it comes to flights, flexibility pays. Flying midweek, like on a Tuesday or Wednesday, often costs less, and being open to alternate airports or flights with layovers can save you hundreds. Signing up for deal alerts and joining airline mileage programs can lead to unexpected discounts or even free trips. Accommodation doesn't have to drain your wallet either. Step outside the hotel bubble. Think hostels, guest houses, Airbnb rentals, home exchanges, or even couch surfing with locals for an authentic touch. For adventurers, camping in designated areas can dramatically cut down costs while immersing you in nature. Food is another area where smart choices make a difference. Skip touristy restaurants and dive into local markets or street food stalls. Not only will you save money, but you'll also experience the true flavors of your destination. If your lodging has a kitchen, cooking some meals yourself can make your travel budget go much further. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Secret Journeys channel to explore the world and various exotic places for free. Transport can be a hidden money pit if you're not careful. Instead of taxis or car rentals, use public transportation, rent bikes, or simply walk. You'll save cash and discover hidden gems along the way. Look into city transport passes for discounted rates or take overnight buses to combine transit with lodging savings. And don't forget, some of the best travel experiences are free or low cost. Check for museums with free entry days, explore public parks, join cultural festivals, or sign up for free walking tours where you pay only what you can afford as a tip. Traveling smart isn't about sacrifice, it's about discovering more while spending less. Ready to unlock more of the world without emptying your wallet? Stick with Secret Journeys by hitting subscribe, and don't forget to like this video. Together, we'll keep finding the world's most extraordinary places, and prove that adventure is for everyone, no matter your budget. One of the easiest traps travelers fall into? Overlooking bank fees and exchange rates. It's shocking how much money slips away simply because people don't plan their financial moves abroad. To sidestep unnecessary charges, make sure you use cards specifically designed for international travel, the kind that don't hit you with foreign transaction fees. And when it comes to cash, forget about airport exchange counters with their awful rates. Instead, withdraw local currency directly from ATMs once you arrive. Paying in the local currency at restaurants and shops also helps you dodge sneaky conversion fees and secures you a better exchange rate. Have you ever checked how much you're actually losing each time you swipe? You might be surprised. Packing smart isn't just about looking like a seasoned traveler, it's about saving money, time, and stress. Traveling light means you avoid those hefty checked baggage fees and breeze through airports and train stations without dragging heavy suitcases behind you. Master the art of minimalist packing by bringing only what you truly need, rolling clothes to maximize space, and choosing versatile outfits you can mix and match. With a lightweight bag, you'll also skip storage fees and expensive taxis, because suddenly, walking or using public transport becomes effortless. Imagine the freedom of moving through your journey with ease, and spending your budget on experiences, not luggage. Let's talk about one of the smartest investments most travelers skip: travel insurance. Sure, it feels tempting to skip it and save a few bucks up front, but here's the truth. One mishap, like a lost bag, sudden illness, or canceled flight, can cost you hundreds or even thousands. Having a solid travel insurance plan isn't just about protecting your wallet, it's about peace of mind. You'll travel with confidence knowing you're covered if the unexpected hits. Think of it as buying a safety net that lets you fully immerse yourself in adventure without that nagging "what if" in the back of your mind. Want to keep your travels going without draining your bank account? There are real ways to earn money while exploring the world. Remote work is booming, and with a laptop and Wi-Fi, you can take freelance projects or manage online businesses from almost anywhere. Teaching languages, offering virtual tutoring, volunteering in exchange for room and board, or even selling digital products like photography or travel guides can help you extend your journey while staying financially stable. Ever dreamed of turning your passion for travel into your lifestyle? This is how you start. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Secret Journeys channel to explore the world and various exotic places for free. In today's world, your smartphone can be your greatest travel ally. There's an app for practically everything. Maps.me gives you offline maps when data is scarce, Hostelworld and Booking help you find budget accommodations, and XE Currency keeps your currency conversions on point. Apps like Roam to Rio break down transport options between cities, while Couchsurfing connects you with locals willing to host travelers for free. Technology can strip away layers of logistical stress, letting you focus on what really matters, the experience itself. In many parts of the world, haggling isn't rude, it's expected, even celebrated. Mastering the local art of negotiation can save you big on souvenirs, tours, and services. Learn a few key phrases in the local language, approach each interaction with a respectful, friendly attitude, and keep your cool. Flashing a genuine smile can go a long way in making sellers more open to giving you a fair deal. Remember, successful bargaining is a dance, not a battle. Are you ready to step onto the floor? Unfortunately, no matter where you travel, scams and tourist traps exist, but knowledge is your best defense. From rigged taximeters to free tours that end with pressured payments, every country has its share of tricks. Do your homework before you go. Research common scams, stay cautious with offers that sound too good to be true, and always confirm prices before agreeing to anything. Protecting your personal information is equally important. Don't overshare with strangers or reveal sensitive details to anyone who doesn't need them. Travel smart, stay sharp, and enjoy your adventure with eyes wide open. One of the most rewarding parts of traveling? The connections you make along the way. Joining traveler groups on social media, participating in expat forums, or using apps like Meetup can introduce you to like-minded adventurers and help you share costs or insider tips. But don't stop there. Engaging with local communities gives you a window into authentic culture, traditions, and hidden spots tourists often miss. Have you ever sat at a local table, sharing stories with someone who grew up in the place you're visiting? Those moments often become the most treasured memories of your journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Secret Journeys channel to explore the world and various exotic places for free. If you're looking to stretch your budget, some destinations naturally give you more bang for your buck. Countries like Thailand, Vietnam, Albania, Bolivia, and Georgia offer stunning landscapes, rich cultures, and incredibly low costs of living. Imagine enjoying delicious street food, breathtaking sights, and warm hospitality, all without breaking the bank. With a little research, you can pick the destination that aligns perfectly with your wallet and your travel dreams. Explore more, spend less, and live bigger adventures. Traveling on a budget doesn't mean compromising on quality or cutting corners on experiences. With the right mindset, careful planning, and these insider tips, you can see the world without draining your savings. Subscribe to Secret Journeys now for more game-changing travel tips, jaw-dropping destinations, and hacks to help you explore endlessly. Your next life-changing adventure is closer and more affordable than you think.